What's up, IED? Hope you guys are doing well. All right. So if you're watching this, that means it is already the month of May, and you are into week 6. So the essential question for this week, as far as your tasks, are: how do I wrap up my automaton, decoration, and motion? All right. So that's what we're going to focus on in this video, and let's start by looking at some answers to week 5 CCQs. Actually, you can pause this video to check out those answers if you like, but I want to introduce the new CCQs to you, all right? So the comprehension check questions for this week are: do you have to design your own automaton? All right. 2, do you have to create your own designs for your automaton? All right, that might seem like a similar question, but it's different. All right, read carefully. And then 3, where did Fagan find Falkor? Ooh, a little alliteration there, FFF. And it is a site you can use as well. All right, so I hope to address all those questions in this quick video. I've got less than 3.5 minutes, so let me wrap this up here as quickly as I can. So, yeah, your tasks: finish your automaton, okay? And then second task I'll go over is take your informal EOCs on myPLTW.org, right? So this is what that'll look like. Well, you might be wondering, how can I finish my automaton, all right? So we've looked at that a little bit, and I want to show you something I am very proud of. I have my automaton with Falkor, okay? If you have never seen the 80s classic, Never-Ending Story, you are missing out on life. Rethink your life decisions, because that is an excellent film. Anyway, so Falkor is my hero from the movie, the Luck Dragon. And we've got his head here, I got his tail here. But what's cool is I was able to find this on another site. About that in a sec, let's see. So because this is pretty complicated, I have tried to get a lot of these things constrained, right, and set up these motion links to allow those to work, or contact sets. Well, yeah, there are some contact sets. Those are happening here. The other things are, well, let's see, yeah, I think motion links. Maybe I didn't use those. But if you have more questions on how to get your thing working, you can definitely talk with me. Anyway, this is kind of, yeah, showing how it would work a little bit. If I go to here and animate model, unfortunately, it's not going to work completely because there's a lot of complex connections going on in there. So what it's trying to do is a ton of math. And so you can see it's not fully working correctly because there's just so much math it's trying to handle at the same time, as far as everything that would interact as this thing spins. But yeah, sometimes it kind of works, and you can see it a little bit. All right, you hit escape to stop that, and sometimes when I grab this, you can kind of see it reacting, right? You see it move a little bit. But all right, so how did I find Falkor? Well, this is how I found Falkor. I went to Thingiverse, okay, and I typed in Falkor, and check it out. Someone had this cool 3D file ready for 3D printing, and I was able to download one of these files to my computer. All right, I did that, and then I'm actually going to push this off to here. I needed to figure out, how do I work with this STL file? I think that's how I downloaded it. Well, I converted it to a Autodesk design, which we've looked at how to do that, right? You come to any file like that's not a design file already, and you say create Fusion Design, okay? But from there, it was what's called a mesh rather than a solid body, okay? So I actually just had to learn myself how to work with this, all right? So I said, how do I reduce? Well, okay, so I made it a solid body, or I looked at the facet number, and I said, how do I reduce the facet count Fusion 360, okay? Because if you have over 10,000 facets with one of those STL files or something, really difficult for the computer to work with it, all right? So this came up, I checked it out, I watched this section, it was this video, and I learned how to get Falkor so that I could not only work with it, I could edit it so I could have just the head and tail, all right, for my purposes, all right? So I'd love to see what you guys come up with. I want to wrap up this video, so final things are, besides wrapping up your automaton, okay, take the informal EOC for IED, all right? So on my screen, so you'll go to my PLTW, okay, and I hope it'll be pretty easy to find. On my screen, it looks like this. I've created it. I've assigned it to all of my IED sections. But yeah, I'm hoping that if you go to my PLTW, log in, that you will see something on here that says EOC. Okay, so look for that. Let me know what you find, and then try to take that. All right, it's just practice. It's not for grade, obviously, and yeah, you might be surprised at how well you do. All right, so that's it. Let me know if you have questions. You can always find me here. All right, peace.